was really, really fun. We did it live in one day, the old school way, and yeah, I like these songs. They feel, to me at least, poignant, and I don't know, my way of synthesizing culture, which is sort of made up, but it's my way of making sense of it all and kind of not sweating it. But yeah, this one's called Money Games.
The truth won't set you free, it'll shackle you in chains. Ain't nothing but lies will set you free these days. I've seen many cruel deeds done in the name of compassion. Well, they'll milk you for love like cows in a stanchion. They'll make you march for their money, make you think it's your idea. Turn the poet and the priest into social pariah. The evil in the mirror, invisible as the wind. Blowing through flyover country, keep them quiet. We don't want to hear from them, cause everything that made us whole is breaking us in half. Crying over something that used to make us laugh. I'm still working at the factory of change. I'm still working for the people while you play your money game. Money game. Look at what that man said in some sponsored headline. Oh, cut out all the context, leave all the nuance behind. Blame the Russians, blame the Indians, blame the pioneers of the past. Blame anyone that won't make you red. You take them down and do it fast. Cause everything that made us whole is breaking us in half. Crying over something that used to make us laugh. I'm still working at the factory of change. I'm still working for the people while you play your money game. Said you wanted peace, but peace won't make you wealthy. You wanted to heal the sick, but there ain't no money in the healthy. There's a devil in your doorway, there's a demon in your bed. You'll silence all your enemies till the whole world's gone dead. For everything that made us whole is breaking us in half. Crying over something that used to make us laugh. I'm still working at the factory of change. I'm still working for the people while you play your money games. Your money games. I was a wanderer in the land of hopes and schemes, where a storm was always coming, the news was rather grim. And there's this girl, she stood out in the cold. She didn't seem to mind the rain got to her. If they stole her spark and replaced it with a script. 'Cause there was this fire burning deep in her soul. Well, God, I hope they didn't extinguish it. 'Cause now it's just coal mines and strip mall parking lots. Last I heard, she was working for minimum pay. She used to wear her grandfather's army uniform. She said the smell of victory is always followed by the scent of decay. I'm still a wanderer in the land of hopes and schemes. There's a storm always a-coming, and the news is rather grim. But there's this girl, she's standing out in the cold, and she don't seem to mind the rain and the wind.
That's so sweet of you to ask. I don't know. I just do it when it feels good. I don't know. I write all the time, and I like writing, and I don't judge my writing, and I think that's like the most fun part. That's how I keep it fun. I just write, and I don't think if it's good or if it's bad, and I don't change it. I just kind of let it do its thing, and I think that helps me get out of my own way instead of overthinking everything. And that's really fun because then you kind of, you don't overthink, and you end up probably telling the truth by accident because your first thought is usually pretty honest. And then I feel like I get more and more dishonest the more I think about it. So I don't think about it. I try not to.
That's fantastic. That's great advice. I and probably a million other people should just listen to that advice.
Well, I don't know about that. My favorite writer, Leonard Cohen, was the opposite. He would just write and rewrite and throw words at a page for years. There's a famous story of Leonard Cohen and Bob Dylan hanging out at a hotel in Prague, and Leonard goes, Bob, I love that new song of yours, I and I, or something I think it was off of Empire Burlesque, and he goes, how long did it take you to write it? And Bob goes, about 10 minutes, and Bob goes, that song Hallelujah is one of the greatest songs ever. How long did it take you to write it? And Leonard goes, about 2 years. And then Leonard, because Leonard's telling the story, and he goes, it was really more like 5 years. I was trying to tamp it down a little. And that's such a beautiful story to me because it just shows how there's no one right approach to life, and there's many ways to skin a cat, many ways to get there, and whatever road you take is cool, hopefully.
Hey, what's this next song?
We'll do one of our favorites, I think. This one's called Second Avenue, and it's called Second Avenue.
There's still a lit cigarette on the sidewalk. There's still a poisoned rat in the street. You can smell the coffee, you can hear someone crying about a God that's lost his mercy. This whole town used to look different. They sold it for scraps to the highest bidder. If you look real close, you can see the same ghost that haunted this bar from the rafters. I see two silhouettes dancing. They look like me and you. That tiny carpeted apartment down on 2nd Avenue. There's a song coming from the radio. I can't quite make out the words, but if I fill in the blank, if I have what it takes, then I'll make sure I get what I deserve. You're sleeping like an angel in purgatory. Propped up like the poetry of fools. I know how this ends, 'cause I made up the whole story. I bet on horses and swimming pools. I see two silhouettes dancing. They look like me and you. That tiny carpeted apartment down on 2nd Avenue. I see two silhouettes dancing. Ah, they look like me and you. That little dirt cheap apartment. You were my first love on 2nd Avenue.